Let's face it, when it comes to senior living, occupancy has become the new currency, especially as local competition continues to increase. And because of that, your brand has become more important than ever. If you think about it, the decision to move to a retirement community is a one-time purchase. It's probably the only one we'll ever make in our lifetime. It's not the type of transaction where you can just go online, plop down a credit card, and get yourself some life care. It's a lengthy decision process, and your brand plays a big part in that decision. Now, we're not here to talk about conceptual brand theories. We're here to provide some practical insights on how to use your brand in the real world to get real results, because what you really need is success, not theories. So sit back, grab a pen, and get ready to take notes as we discuss some new ideas that you can take advantage of. First off, it's important to understand how a brand can and should impact your occupancy goals. Because your brand is not a standalone object, the easiest way to understand the relationship between your brand and your occupancy is to break it down into 4 categories: brand messaging, brand promotions, brand experience, brand investment. Brand messaging and brand promotions are essential elements of your marketing strategy. Creating a positive brand experience is directly related to the success of your sales efforts. Determining the requirements of your brand investment is a crucial part of the budgeting process. On the most basic level, a brand starts with a logo, a mark that identifies a product, a company, a service, or your community for that matter. Marketing and sales are part of the process of branding your business. They help give meaning to the logo that represents your community. To truly understand how your brand can help you overcome occupancy issues, you need to understand the difference and the interaction between your marketing strategy and your sales strategy. As the opening newscast dramatized, your marketing strategy should be designed to help address any objections or misconceptions up front, so that when your audience responds by picking up the phone, you're focused on building new relationships that will hopefully turn into new residents. Marketing should be considered pre-sales. Its goal is to generate inbound leads, either brand new inquiries or igniting re-inquiries. Sales is the activity of building relationships with those new leads and re-inquiries, and converting those prospects to residents. The role of your marketing program is to cast a positive halo around your community brand, and, by using aggressive promotions, create enough interest to stimulate a response. But what do people and prospects actually respond to? There are 2 basic types of marketing messages. First, there are the "that's nice to know" messages, such as, "We really care about our residents. Our people make the difference. We offer highest quality care," which we all know virtually every community uses. And then there are marketing messages that present a value proposition that actually has a value. Entrance fees start at $59,000. 3 months of free services. You're invited to an event. These kinds of marketing messages usually create a quantity of inbound response. There are also more aggressive marketing messages that create a greater sense of urgency, those that motivate the audience to respond more quickly. The graphic treatment of these messages can reflect how your brand is positioned. But, like your brand, a marketing message cannot try to be all things to all people, or it just creates noise. And that means your audience has no clear understanding of your key brand assets. After all, noise is nothing more than information we haven't been able to process. Your marketing strategy should uniquely present your brand and provide a value proposition for the audience to respond to, hopefully sooner than later. As soon as the phone rings, an email is received, or a lead walks through the door, the marketing process ends and the sales process begins. That's when the messages created by your marketing campaign turn into a prospect's first experience with your brand. Was the phone answered by a friendly and courteous person, or did it go to voicemail and result in a hang-up? Was their email responded to promptly? Is the carpet clean and lawn mowed? Is the campus looking as good as it can be? When your marketing campaign is generating qualified leads, the sales staff has a better understanding of each prospect's personal interests and concerns based on the message they've responded to. You spend less time dealing with objections and misconceptions and more time creating a positive first impression of your brand. So it's clear that marketing and sales must work together to create interest in your brand, generate leads, and build new relationships.